And every single person that I've ever loved and cared about, I've pushed out of my life like they were bad for my health. Friends and family, partners, because how can I be part of a two when I'm not even at one with myself?
Yo, what's good people? It's me, it's Ted. It's another episode from Blunt Ted Talks Music. Now, first of all, thank you very much to everybody that's subscribed in this first week that the channel's been live. It's absolutely blown me away how many of you there's been, way more than I expected it to be. So yeah, bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Don't know if that's where my heart is, I think it's somewhere in the middle, but people always go to the left, so who knows. But yeah, thank you very much. And if you've not subscribed already, please hit that button, hit the like button, hit the share button, leave us a comment and everything. So yeah, this video is a little bit different to the other uploads that I've done. So I just want to talk about kind of some of my experiences that kind of got me here to being a fan of Ren. One of the reasons why I feel like I get on with his music so much and why his music means so much to me. I've not been through some of the things that Ren's been through. It's quite horrific, some of the things that he has been through, from the misdiagnosis that he had for Lyme's disease, and he's had brain tumors and all kinds of stuff. Me personally, my story started when I split up with the kid's mother. I didn't really take the breakup too well, and it caused, I mean, to be honest, this is something that I've had from being a childhood, or being a child. I've suffered depression. Anxiety wasn't really a thing, but the depression, it was quite bad for many years. But when I split up with the kid's mum, my brain just went somewhere else. I was diagnosed with depression and then anxiety. The anxiety was probably the worst of it for me, because the depression, it made me feel bad, but the anxiety stopped me from doing anything. I couldn't leave the house. I was, part of my anxiety, I couldn't be around people, I couldn't be on transport. It was horrible. The way I got through this was I didn't want to take medication, I didn't want to take tablets. I still don't till this day. I don't even take paracetamol. So I wanted to do it all naturally. I wanted to do it all myself, which I did. I'm not over it. I never will be over it, but it's become to a point where I now know how to manage it. And when I do have these anxiety attacks, which is quite often still, I now know how to deal with it. So that's, one thing mentioning Ren, I wish that I'd found his music, back then. I guess it wasn't possible because his music wasn't around, but I do wish that I'd found his music back then. Part of my kind of performing history, I've done a bit of stand-up comedy, but I used to be a battle rapper, so writing poetry and writing bars and whatnot, it comes naturally to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something that I uploaded 7 years ago. This is when I was in the middle of it all, something that I wrote and recorded 7 years ago. So yeah, please watch it till the end. The sound quality is not that great. I've took it from somewhere else. The sound quality is not that great, but it is what it is. But yeah, that was some of the thoughts that I was having during that time. So yeah, what brought you to Ren? Talk to a lot of people in the comments, and talk to a lot of people who are fans of Ren in general. There's a lot of people suffering the same things, depression, anxiety, but then also other illnesses. And the thing that's in common with everybody is each and every one of us has found Ren, whether it be more recently or years ago, and I feel like I can cope better with his music. Just today I received a text message. One of our old friends from many years ago, 25 years ago, he's passed away this morning. The first thing I've done is put on Ren's music, To Joe. That was the song that I needed at that moment in time to hear that. So there is always something that you can listen to with Ren that will put you right, no matter what emotion you're feeling at that time. So yeah, like, kind of what brought you to Ren, what made you stick around? I've spoken on previous videos about what musical tastes you may have and what musical tastes I have, but other than that in life, what brought you to Ren? What made you stick with Ren? What makes you, what makes you get therapy from him, I guess is the words that I'd use. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and yeah, so I'm going to play the video right here at the end. So yeah, thank you very much again for subscribing, all of you. Like I said, there's been quite a lot of you. It's absolutely blown me away. So yeah, if you've not subscribed already, please just hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, and yeah, just let me know what you think of the video. So yeah, this is me 7 years ago. See you in a bit.
Now every single person that I've ever loved and cared about, I've pushed out of my life like they were bad for my health. Friends and family, partners, because how can I be part of a two when I'm not even at one with myself? And the way that I'm living, I always cut off my nose to spite my face every time I'm nearly winning. Because ever since the beginning, I've hated the thin skin that I've been living in. And people always question if what I feel is really real, and if I'm about it. Well, every single molehill that I come across, I turn into a mountain. Dark thoughts enter my head, how are they allowed in? I use all of my energy creating the tears that leave me like a fountain. Same fucking process, every single fucking day. Wake up and sleep, I wish this pain will go away. I try to find the answer in a bottle, but it seems the feelings are here to stay. And the only time that I ever feel close to happy is when I'm with my kids and I watch them play. But that doesn't happen as often as I'd really like, because I pushed away the woman that was meant to be my wife. My head wasn't right, I was feeling demolished and fucking hated myself. I felt I had to be punished. And so I took the decision to walk away from it all, even though it killed me inside. I didn't fit the mask anymore, I had nowhere else to hide. And I didn't want them to see that I was in pain. I had to show that my heart was still beating, but I couldn't give a reason. So when I walked away, she thought I was cheating. But I could have never done that to her, not even in my dream. Shit, we was meant to be together. She was meant to be my queen. We were meant to take on the world. We were meant to be a team. But because of my own foolishness, we got ripped apart at the seams. And so here I am, all alone, still stuck with my thoughts, trying to figure out the reasons. I can't seem to win the battles against my hidden demons. And even when I'm dreaming, reality is creeping. And that's why I hit the bottle. I was fed up with the feeling. And so I stopped the drinking again, but still, here I am, all alone, still stuck with my thoughts. Nothing seems to have changed even after all that I fought. Everything was pointless, or at least I get that impression. It's always an uphill struggle when you're fighting depression. So that was it. Just some of my thoughts that I've had like recently. So I just thought I'd